He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, you won't just start all the reading. I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining me. Yes, happy Monday to you and yours. And I am so glad that we're here back together for more story time. Thank you for being here. Thankful for the little things indeed. Thank you for being here with us on story time. Please let us know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. Yes, indeed, who is ready to enjoy our story for today. Round is a mooncake, a book of shapes. Yes, as we learn some shapes, we usher in the Lunar New Year. Thank you so much for joining in story time. I hope you're ready for this one. It is written by Roseanne Thong and illustrations by Grace Lin. And of course, we're reading it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope that you had a lovely weekend wherever you are. And of course, thinking of all our friends on the East Coast with the snowstorm that was through. Hopefully you survived that and you're okay. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Glad to be here together. Round is a mooncake. Thank you for being here and welcome. Please let us know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. I am excited for a wonderful week that lies ahead. Please do check out the Storytime platforms to see what's coming ahead. We have amazing books this week. Of course, February is a big month coming up. Today we end January, but we get into the Lunar New Year. Also, we're ushering in Black History Month. And of course, remember that February is the month of love. So indeed, all those things coming together on Storytime this February. Thank you so much for being here. I am glad we're here together for another amazing story, another great time together. Round is a mooncake. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy a wonderful story. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. Oh my goodness. Good to see you back, Ali Amin in Washington State. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. And of course, Jessica, thank you so much for being here on Storytime. Welcome. Good to see you again. Ali Amin out in Washington State. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Good morning to you, Marietta. How are you doing today? And of course, you and Henry joining us. You're saying home today after not feeling well over the weekend, but happy to be able to join in Storytime Live. Well, I'm glad you're here, and hopefully the storms passed safely, and also hopefully you continue healing and feeling better. Good to see you here, Henry and Marietta out in Massachusetts. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. Please feel better, Henry. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Amanda. Where's Sarah and Nathan in Bright, Illinois? Happy last day of January. Indeed, you say to everybody, well, indeed, happy last day of January. Already 1 month gone this year. We keep pushing on. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Welcome, Sarah and Nathan, and of course, Amanda. Thank you for being here on Storytime. Absolutely appreciate you. Abby Snyder, how are you doing today? Joining in with Quinn from sunny San Diego. Thank you so much for joining in today. Good to see you again on Storytime. Glad you're here with us. Glad you could join us live today. Thank you for being here. Quinn, good morning to you. Thank you so much. Oh, Catherine, how are you doing out in Virginia? Very cold Virginia. Thank you for joining in. And you say happy Monday to everybody that is joining in today. Thank you for being here. Good morning to you, Catherine. Good to see you on Storytime. It has been a minute. Great to see you here with us today. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, Tudor and Madelina in San Francisco. Oh yes, it is a wonderful story indeed. And today we are reading Round is a Mooncake. Yes, a book of shapes. Get ready for this one. Thank you so much for joining in. Good to see you, Tudor and Madelina Iron out in San Francisco. Good to see you here on Storytime. It has been a minute. Good morning to you, Pamela Courtney. How are you doing? Braylon, Chad, and of course, Auntie Anne is with us again today. Thank you so much for joining in. Well, welcome to Storytime. Two nephews. Oh, Dad, wow. Jamil from Nakitosh, Louisiana. Absolutely appreciate you. Welcome to Storytime. Wow, you sound like you've had a wonderful morning. Robins and Cardinals in your morning. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime and for sharing that wonderful news. Thank you for being here. One more time, welcome to Storytime, Auntie Anne, and of course, Jamil. How are you doing today? Chad and Braylon, of course, there's always love for you. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Good morning to you, Miss Ingrid. How are you doing today out in Patagonia? Thank you so much for joining us. I must say this week's stories look interesting. They are wonderful stories indeed, and I hope you enjoy them. Please remember that you can always share recommendations for story time. Let me know what you'd like to see here. Let me know your favorites, and we will do our best to get them to you. Thank you for all the recommendations that have come in so far. Good morning to you, Marlene, as well. Thank you for all those recommendations that you send in, and of course, Baby Bia. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning to you one more time, Pamela Courtney. And you say, Chad wants to say hello to you, Mrs. Marietta. Oh, Marietta, for you there. Greetings coming all the way from Nakitosh, Louisiana. I love it. Thank you for that, Chad. And of course, Marietta and Henry, greetings for you. Good morning one more time. Yes. Oh, absolutely love it. Thank you so much for being here, Catherine. Good to see you. It has been a minute, but I'm glad you're here with us today. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. And of course, joining us all the way out in Berlin, Massachusetts. Thank you so much for joining us from the Berlin Library. Sarah Forster, thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Welcome. Happy Monday to you. I hope that you are having a wonderful time. All right, we're going to get started with our story. I hope that you are ready. Please do join me on the other side of this short message, and we'll be back to enjoy our book for today. Round is a Mooncake. Get ready for that one, and I hope that you enjoy it.
I'm Meenal Patel, and I am an artist, designer, and the author and illustrator of Priya Dreams of Marigolds and Masala, and you are watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
Oh, welcome back. Thank you, Meenal. Happy Monday to you, Meenal. Thank you. And if you do know Meenal, please do check out what she does. Amazing books and, of course, amazing prints from right here out in Oakland. All right, here we go. Round is a Mooncake, a book of shapes. Written by Roseanne Thong and illustrated by Grace Lin. Oh, I thought we should start with this one as we bring in the Lunar New Year. I am the year of the pig. What is your year? And what year are we bringing in? Do you know? Let me know. All right, here we go. Round is a Mooncake, a book of shapes. Written by Roseanne Thong, illustrations by Grace Lin. And of course, reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Round is a mooncake. Round is the moon. Round are the lanterns outside my room. What is round where you are? Even though you can't see it, my camera is round. What is round where you are? Look around. Round is a pebble that I found, a bowl of goldfish that make no sound. What else round can you see? Round is a pebble that I found, a bowl of goldfish that make no sound. Round are the rice bowls in our house. Round are the eyes of my curious mouse. What is round that you can see? Round is a ball that spins and twirls, and the happy faces of boys and girls. And everybody else. Round is a ball that spins and twirls, and the happy faces of boys and girls. Oh, I love seeing all those happy faces. Round are cups of jasmine tea at a table beneath a tree. What other round things do you see? Oh, yes, indeed. What other round things do you see on this page? A bear's face, you said? Yes. What else? Did I hear table? Oh, find all those round things on there. Lots of round eyes. And is that collar around the cat? Something round? Wow. Hopefully you can come back and look at this page some more. Square is a checkerboard in the park. Square is my name chop's inky mark. Do you have an inky mark? They are fun, aren't they? Or maybe yours has other patterns on it. Do you have a checkerboard? Maybe you play chess? Square is a checkerboard in the park. Square is my name chop's inky mark. Oh. Do you see all the square things? What square things are in your space where you are right now? Square are tofu and radish cakes. Square are the sweets the bakery makes. Oh, take me along with you. I want those square are the sweets and the bakery makes. I want those. Square are tofu and radish cakes. Square are the sweets the bakery makes. What is square around you? I have a bookshelf right next to me, and it is square. Square is the box that pizza comes in, and dim sum made by Mrs. Chen. Oh, this book is now making me hungry. Dim sum. What else is square where you are? Are you getting hungry like me? Are you having a piece of square toast? Square is the basket where kittens sleep. Square is a box for secrets I keep. Oh, square is the basket where kittens sleep. Square is a box for secrets I keep. Aren't they cute? Meow. Square is a window with a view. Square is my room and my family's house too. Is your house square? I can name more square things. Can you? What more square things can you see on this page and in your space? Look around. Who can name the most square things? Oh. Rectangles are inking stones, paintbrush racks, and mobile phones. Oh, yes. Rectangles are inking stones, paintbrush racks, and mobile phones. What else is rectangular in your space? Well, our book, when open, is rectangular, isn't it? Yeah. What else? Papa's favorite Chinese lace, a very special pencil case. Aww. Yeah, that is square too, or rectangular too. What else can you see? There it is, right there. Maybe not captured that well, but there we go. Rectangles are sacks of rice, an abacus to tell the price. Can you use an abacus? What else is rectangular that you can see? What is that? Do you see that? That is a rectangle. What else? What else do we see that is a rectangle? Not just in the book, but in your space. A puppet stage and homemade tickets. Rectangles are homes for crickets. Lucky money on a tree. Envelopes for you and me. Oh, where is that? I want to visit that tree. Rectangles are books for fun, a bed to sleep in when day is done. Can you name another one? Any other rectangles in the book or in your space? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I am glad you are here for this wonderful story indeed. And I hope that you enjoyed finding all those shapes in your space. Maybe you can even add on other shapes, triangles, look for them, pentagons, everything else that you can find in your space and enjoy playing together. And of course, reading this wonderful book. Round is a Mooncake, a book of shapes. I love this one. It is written by Roseanne Thong, illustrations by Grace Lin. And of course, we read it with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Thank you so much for joining us today. And of course, playing along and finding all those wonderful shapes in your space and of course, in the book. Thank you for being here. This has been Story Time for today. I am glad we were here together, reading this wonderful book together. But remember that tomorrow is the actual Lunar New Year, of course, bringing in the year of the tiger. I am excited for it, and tomorrow we will be reading Ruby's Wish. Find find out about this resilient young woman in our story tomorrow. Join me for this one. A beautiful book indeed by Shirin Yim Bridges, and of course illustrations by Safi Blacko. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Do join me tomorrow for Ruby's Wish. But for today, we were enjoying Round is a Mooncake. I hope that you had fun with it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. And of course, we'll be back again tomorrow for more Storytime. Look out for what's coming the rest of the week. Thank you so much for being here. And let us see one more time who was with us. It was so good to see so many amazing people, amazing faces back here on Storytime together. Good morning to you one more time. Yes, indeed. Oh, Sarah Forster out in Berlin, Massachusetts. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. I absolutely appreciate you. To you, Sarah, and of course, everyone at Berlin Library, we're sending you love and much appreciations. Thank you so much. Yes, Marietta, thank you. Is saying Henry, his papa and I are all monkeys. Well, good to know. I am a boar, I am a pig. Thank you so much for joining in. What others are out there? Thank you so much for joining in. Is this your year of the tiger? Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Catherine, thank you as always. Appreciate you. And of course, thank you for all the recommendations that you've sent us, and we're looking forward to more. Please continue sending them to us. I love this. We've been reviewing 3D shapes. Thanks for reminding us of this fun book. Can't wait for tomorrow's story. Well, thank you so much. Absolutely love it. Now I'm looking at all my 3D objects in here too, trying to see all those different shapes. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely appreciate the way your brain works, Auntie Pam. Thank you so much. Always intrigued, always exciting. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Chad and Braylon, and of course Jamil joining us today. Auntie Anne, thank you. Sending you lots and lots of hugs, and hopefully that you have a wonderful rest of the day, a wonderful Monday indeed. And I hope that this week is all joy for you. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Catherine, Year of the Pig. Thank you so much for joining in. Happy Lunar New Year, everybody. And remember too that February brings us Black History Month. Yes, where we'll be celebrating Black joy, Black beauty, Black excellence, Black everything, and just Black being. Yes, be proud. And of course, we are proud to be who we are, and let us celebrate that together. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely love it. And to everybody that is joining us today, I'm sending you hugs and wishing you a wonderful day. Thank you for being here on Storytime. And of course, we'll see you again tomorrow for more Storytime. Please have yourselves a wonderful day. Sending you all the hugs and well wishes. And of course, if you're not feeling too well, we hope that you continue healing, continue feeling better, sending you all those healing powers and love. Henry, thinking of you right now. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Marlene, one more time. And of course, baby Bia out in Seattle. Thank you so much for always joining in Storytime. We send you love, and of course, hopefully see you soon on one of the lives. Have a wonderful day out in Seattle. And of course, Amanda Waltman, thank you. And Nate, sending you love as well. Thank you to everybody that joined in Storytime. I will see you again tomorrow when we are back for more Storytime. For now, have a wonderful day and enjoy. Thank you. Much love. Bye-bye.
He brings to life your favorite stories with his great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some with people who look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some with people who look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Ooh. Story time. Story time. brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.